Hello everyone, welcome to Why Life is Tough for Kush Wednesdays. Today, Kush's siblings share some of his everyday challenges. Also, he was upset earlier in the day today. Why? I'll share a clip of that later in this video and we'll try to find out. Kids, Hershey. There you go. Hershey.
Can you stand up for a minute, for an hour, a minute, or a second? Hi, I'm Hershey Singer and this is the fabulous Factor1 Brain Factor1 TV. Thank you for coming back for more information. Today I'll tell you about how Kush can stand by him, how long Kush can stand by himself. Trust me, he's my brother and I help him every day. Also, thank you for doubling our subscribers. We now have 2.
Yay.
Keep sharing our videos, podcasts, and posts with your friends. Many kids who have Factor1 cannot stand by themselves, and Kush can't either. Do you know of any people who have trouble standing? Let me know in your comments below. Did you find this video interesting and helpful? Did you learn something more than you knew before? Thank you for watching this video. Let us know by leaving a comment or emailing us at social@factor1.org.au. And we can't wait to chat with you there. We will see you in the next video. Don't forget to subscribe and together we will find a cure for Factor1 and other rare genetic conditions.
Jen.
How many sit-ups can you do? Hi, I'm Jen Singer. This is Factor1 TV. Please like, share, and subscribe as this episode will show how hard life is with Factor1. I'm 10 and I've lived with my brother for 6 years. Some of you might be able to do 10, 20, or even 50 sit-ups. I can do 46, but Kush can't do any without our help. Share your best record in the comments below. We try to make Kush exercise every day. We put a soft mat on the floor, then put Kush on it. Then we take individual turns helping him do sit-ups. We keep his feet on the floor and help pull him up with his hands, and he cannot do anything by himself. After that, when it's dinner time, we let him roam free on the mat. He usually spins around like an out-of-control compass and laughs like a monkey, but he still ends up on the mat. Please like or dislike, as your choice matters. Don't forget about the chocolates from the last episode. Make sure you share and subscribe, and together we will find a cure. Now, over to Pranav.
Pranav.
Can you front flip on a trampoline? Hi, I'm Pranav Singer. I'm 12 and I have lived with Kush for half of my life, 6 years. And thank you for coming back and watching Factor1 News. Please like, subscribe and ring the little bell icon. Today I'm going to talk about how Kush can't jump on a trampoline. Or as Hershey stated, he can't even stand by himself. As I mentioned in a previous episode, Kush can have trouble controlling his muscles. So we sometimes let him lie down on the trampoline while we are jumping lightly so he can get a feeling of what it is like bouncing up and down. He usually loves it or is bored of it. In the comments below, please write the age you were when you did your first front flip. I was 10. Thank you for watching and be sure to leave a like or dislike as we cherish any feedback. Please also subscribe and share it to someone who you think it might be useful to. If you want to connect with us outside of the comments, beyond the comments, please visit our Facebook page. Bye, and together we will find a cure.
Okay kids, the second part is a bit long. I'll pause it here, I'll let it go, and we'll come back after I finish my part, okay?
Oh, okay, thank you.
Bye.
Bye.
This is Vivek again. Our intent in sharing this video is to share Kush's unimaginably difficult journey and share the positivity we have been blessed with in this country. how immensely blessed we are, because we all have good health. And also, I have to ask you a big question: can this suffering be avoided? And if it can be, should it be avoided? Hello, my name is Vivek Singha, and I'm a dad to 6-year-old Kushagra Singha, and the first Kushagra Singha who is the first child in India and Sydney to be diagnosed with Factor1. Thank you for following Kush's journey. I was working as a tax accountant in Kimberly Clark, the Huggies Nappies company, when Kush was born 6 years ago. After months of anguish and painful stays in the hospital while I was working from a hospital bed, and managing the tax affairs of the billion-dollar business in Australia, and 2 more finance roles after that, all along continuously trying my best to keep the Factor1 Foundation going, and earlier this year also helping the local, state and federal governments with their election campaigns, because the healthcare in this state and this country is so helpful. While we've had some success with initiating research, clearly there's a lot more that needs to be done. My aim about 1 year ago was purely to find a gene therapy cure for Factor1. However, about a few months ago, there was a light bulb moment that I wanted to share with you. I realized while work on a cure can continue, there is one opportunity or crisis that needs to be addressed immediately. We are lucky to have a fantastically great healthcare system in Australia and in most parts of the world. Believe me, because I come from India, and I can tell you this: if Kush was born in India, and if I had been living in India, the costs of Kush's anti-epileptic drugs and tests alone would have killed me. All of this being provided by the state at a very minimal cost is a blessing in itself. However, there is definitely the possibility of a cure for him, and that the research is not funded by the state, and that is where we are trying to do. That is what we were trying to do till the last year light bulb moment. The light bulb moment came along when reading an article on CRISPR on LinkedIn, where it said that even half of the work for the gene therapy research, the first half of the diagnostics challenge, can be leveraged even now. Trying to repair a broken baby after he or she is born is unimaginably difficult and leads to enormous costs, socially, physically, psychologically and financially. Not to speak of the most terrible pain and cruel suffering that the little angels have to go through. The cost of prevention via preconception screening and detection of de novo mutations via non-invasive prenatal testing, if technically possible, have to be made mandatory. What are the numbers we are talking of? You know, with about 250 babies born every minute globally, or more than 300,000 babies born daily, almost 850 babies born daily in Australia, and with 1 in 20 babies potentially being affected by genetic problems, we are playing Russian roulette with these babies and their families. 1 in 20 babies equals 42 babies being born every day with challenging circumstances. If we have the ability to not sentence these 42 babies and the families, extended families, to suffering and hardship every day, we must do everything to stop this. There will definitely be a cost of investigation and early intervention. However, this will ultimately save tons of grief, hardship, and even money for the governments over the lifetimes of these children. To make sense of the numbers, the kids are playing outside, and we can just zoom in onto the trampoline a little bit as well. To make sense of the numbers, there are an estimated 30 million people living in the US with rare genetic conditions. That is 1 in 10. That equals 1 in 10. Additionally, the Children's Medical Research Institute in Westmead in Australia shares every time, all year round, of the fact of the 1 in 20 babies being born with genetic complexities, many of them not being able to make it to their 5th birthdays. After a 23-year career in finance and industry and finishing up last Friday, the 27th of October, I cannot get myself back into the corporate world. 27th of September, yeah. I cannot get myself motivated to get back into the corporate world as if nothing has happened. Every day, 47 babies and families in Australia are being forced into a life of hardship and unimaginable suffering. In India, this number is something like 50,000 babies born daily. Out of the 50,000 babies, about 2,500 families on what should be the happiest days in their lives, turns into the worst day for the next 1 month, 1 year, 2 years, 5, 10, 20 years of their lives. The message here is this: please share this video with any of your friends or families who may have a challenging parenting situation, and the more people know about the issues, better are the chances of us acting now for a better world for our children, grandchildren, and for all future generations. Together, we have to work together to stop all avoidable suffering, and because Kush cannot speak, it is my and every one of our responsibilities to do whatever it takes so that other babies do not have to go through the same sufferings that Kush is living with every day. Together, we will find a cure for Kush and all children diagnosed with FOXT1. I'll take a pause here and just share what is one of the challenges that Kush has. Not being able to move or not being able to control his muscles, Kush has to sit in his chair. Like, while it's lucky we are in school holidays, it's only for a couple of hours, but like when he goes to his special needs school, he gets into a wheelchair at 8 in the morning and he's back at home at 4 in the evening. So sometimes like he does get floor time and things there, but like quite often it could be that he's sitting in the wheelchair for 6 hours at a stretch, and like without being able to share his pain and his frustrations, he might so quite easily have sores or pain points, or he's already got a 20% bend in his spine. He was already, we went to the spinal doctor and scoliosis has already started setting in. So it is unimaginable the sufferings that all of these angels have to go through. And you saw the kids were playing out on the trampoline. We need Kush also to be playing out on the trampoline. Together we will find a cure. Thanks for watching, and please keep sharing. Let's get to do a final. Okay guys, okay, Adi.
Together we will find a cure.
Together we will find a cure.
All children diagnosed with FOXT1.
Yes. Bye. Thanks for watching.
See you later, alligators.